So today I thought I'd show you the LS coil pack setup that I'm running on the car. G'day folks, so this is the LS coil pack setup that I've got running on this car. It runs the standard LS2, LS3 type coil pack around here in Australia, very commonly seen on most LS powered Commodores since around the VE onwards. Obviously very common in America and a lot of V8 GM cars over there. The standard GM type plugs are available online for about $10. And the coil packs themselves maybe $50 each, depending on where you get them from. I bought these coils used online from eBay and made the bracket myself. So the bracket's just a bit of steel that I've bent up, folded, welded together and drilled a few holes in it to give it a bit of a race car look to it. It's got some threaded rod running down either side between each of the coil packs and some alloy tube to sort of space them out where we want them. The threaded rod here has then had a nut welded on this end and then a nut welded onto the bracket at the back, so that it's like a big long bolt that runs all the way through. Likewise on this side. Then bolts down under the valve cover bolts here, and on the other side there's a small bracket here just to support them, but they are very sturdy. If I try and give them a jiggle, they hardly move. The plug leads are made, if I pull one off, the plug leads are made by myself from parts bought from Summit Racing. So you've got your plug end, the coil pack end, and I think this is 8.5mm wire, or I can't remember exactly. Effectively you buy each piece, cut them all up, crimp them all together, and you get a plug lead. It's pretty easy to do. All up that might have cost maybe $100 for a set of, for enough for two cars. So this is effectively a $50 set of plug leads. That's about standard really for a set of plug leads. And they fit okay, not perfect, but reasonably well. It's a bit hard to get them onto the plug, like down in the hole, but anyway, yep, something like that. And then the clipping onto the coil pack, has a really nice solid feel, and once you get it on, it makes a good click. The wiring loom from here back effectively runs the standard plug wires. However, I've got a Deutsch connector at the back here, which runs into the stock wiring. So that makes the coil pack plugs sort of removable and replaceable. That wiring kit was made by Alex Barton at Patron Engineering. Nice work for him. And that's effectively how it's done. They still run in batch fire mode, so effectively cylinders 1 and 4 are paired together and 2 and 3 are paired together, so when cylinder 1 fires, likewise does cylinder 4, even though they're at opposite ends of the 4-stroke process, whatever you want to call it. So when he's sucking, he's banging, and he's squeezing and blowing, or whatever you want to call it, something like that. But yeah, effectively running wasted spark, so makes it easy for wiring. I don't need to run any wires. You run the standard VVT wires and just need to get essentially each one of these gets a power, a ground, and a fire trigger, and the fire triggers go for here and here are the same, and the fire trigger for these two is the same. What else can I tell you? So the only other thing is dwell times for the ECU. So on the Mega Squirt, the dwell time is around about 4.54 milliseconds, something like that for these plugs. So you just need to make sure you get that right. Otherwise you can, I don't know, cause problems. A bit beyond me, but keep that in mind if you ever do this kit. And that's about it really. Effectively it's almost kind of plug and play, kind of, but not really. But that's about it really. Neat little kit, reasonably easy to do, and more than capable of many boosts. Well, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.